Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. In today's video, you guys were talking about more body mists that smell like some of our favorite high-end fragrances. And y'all know these are my favorite type of videos to do for you because I always love saving y'all a few extra coins, especially if it's close enough to pass for a perfume or smells like an expensive perfume. So if you guys are interested in seeing all the body mists that I have for you guys in this fall edition, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys. So we have mostly fall forward body mist and perfumes here, but I have a few that are still fruity just in case wherever you are, if it's a little hot outside, you can wear these right now. And we're gonna start off with one from Victoria's Secret, and this is called Sparkle Berries. And I remember when this one came out, I really did like it because it has this like fizzy bubbliness to it. It's a little bright. Oh, and it smells really, really nice. In this one, you have champagne bubbles, pink pomegranate, and white birch. And it's really just a nice, easy breezy type of fragrance you can just throw on and go. And I remember the last time that I put this on earlier in the summertime, I was like, man, this smells like something that I know and I love in my collection. And y'all, when it dawned on me, I couldn't believe it. And y'all, this body mist smells so similar to Kayali's Eden Sparkling Lychee, you guys. And in this one, you have those fruity notes, you have floral notes. Yes, you have that champagne, but you just have an added lychee. But y'all, side by side, you cannot tell the difference. The longevity is pretty much the same. The sillage is the same. The experience is exactly the same. And I don't think I've heard anybody talk about these being so similar, but instantly when you smell this, you know that this smells just like this one, y'all. And let me just spray this just to make sure, because it's been a minute. But yeah, y'all, I mean, it don't make no sense. Some of these on this list I would say are exact dupes, and some give like similar vibes. But y'all, I'm gonna say that this one is a very close dupe. If you blindfolded me and you gave me one and you had me smell the other one, I really wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So if you love you some Eden Sparkling Lychee, maybe you finished yours already, or you know, it's not within your budget, and you have you some Sparkle Berry from Victoria's Secret, I would highly suggest that you use it. And you're gonna get the same type of vibe as this one. But if you have both of them, then pair them together. It is such a vibe. So once again, this is Sparkle Berry from Victoria's Secret. Next, we have one from Bath & Body Works, and this is Wild Madagascar Vanilla. So this was a re-release this past summer semi-annual sale, and I remember people were so excited that this one was coming back out, and I never smelled the original one of this, so I was really curious to see what this one was gonna smell like when I got it. And I remember getting it and thinking it was a nice vanilla, but it didn't blow my socks off. But you know, I was like, okay, you know, we can work with this, but I really didn't wear it all that much. And when I sprayed the perfume that this reminds me of, I kind of got that same type of effect. Like, I thought it was nice, but it didn't blow me away. So in this one, you have Madagascar Accord, African Pear, and Wild Jasmine. And the perfume that this one reminds me of was all the craze last year, y'all. People were going insane about this, and it was selling out left and right. Couldn't get my hands on it until this year. And this is one from True Fragrance, and this is called Vanilla Potion, y'all. So these kind of give like stepsister to Burberry Goddess. This one kind of has that DNA in there, like way in the background. And it's not like a super sweet vanilla or anything that you really haven't smelled before. And that's the same thing that I thought about when I smelled this one. And then when I smelled them side by side, y'all, I could not tell the difference at all whatsoever. The notes of these are somewhat similar. I mean, they both have vanilla in them, but this one has some pear in it, and then this one has a little freesia. You have a little driftwood and a little musk. This one might be a little bit warmer, and this one is a little bit brighter, just slightly brighter. And I think it's because there's some bergamot in here, but it's not super bright, you know? But when I put these on side by side, you guys, I was blown away. I was blown away. Maybe you've never been able to get your hands on this one because it keeps selling out left and right. If you've been curious to know what it smells like and you have Wild Madagascar Vanilla, I am telling you, you already know what this one smells like because it smells like this. So once again, this is Wild Madagascar Vanilla and Vanilla Potion. Next, we have one, y'all, that I just discovered like a couple weeks ago, and I could not believe that I was smelling what I was smelling. So this is another one from Victoria's Secret, the pink side, and this is Sugar Sky. Such a pretty bottle, y'all. And in this one, you have Cotton Candy Skies with vanilla and sweet musk. So I think what threw me off with this one is that cotton candy note that's in here, or the one that's listed, because you really don't smell cotton candy. So because of that, I really wasn't pulling for this one until a couple weeks ago. I put this on and immediately I said, hold up, I know that smell. As I start sniffing and sniffing, y'all, it was so obvious what this reminded me of. Sugar Sky smells so similar to another one of my favorites, and this is one from Philosophy, and this is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. You guys, who would have known that I was sleeping on a body mist that smells so similar to this? So if you're not familiar with this one smells like a warm, fresh cookie with some caramel drizzle on top of it. And I would say that the main difference in these two is that this one smells a little bit more caramel leaning than this one. So then I start sniffing and sniffing this, and I was like, hold up, I'm getting just a touch of something else that I love in my collection. And y'all, this also smells like it has a little drip, just a little bitty drip of Sweet Tooth, the original one from Sabrina Carpenter. So imagine a body mist that smells predominantly like Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere, but let's say these two got together and they had a whole love thing going on and they had a little baby. That baby would be Sugar Sky, but you know how, babies, they either look more so like their mama or their daddy. This one in this case would resemble Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere with a little touch, just a little bit of this one, because it has this like extra fluffiness to it, like this one does because of the marshmallow. I'm telling y'all, if y'all love these two fragrances, there is no way that you are not gonna love this. The second that you spray it, oh my gosh, it's like the most beautiful blend of those two fragrances. Ooh, but in a body mist form, y'all. But if you don't have either one of these, I'm telling you, just go ahead and get you some Sugar Sky when they have it at the next semi-annual sale, and you're gonna be smelling just like both of these together. Okay, y'all, this next one, I don't know why I'm kind of nervous to tell y'all about it, but y'all, this is such a good discovery, and I hope that y'all have this body mist because it smells so good. But y'all, okay, so this is one from Bath and Body Works, and this is called Pink Suede, and they came out with this version at least last year in 2023, I think around end of fall, early winter. And I remember when I smelled it, I thought it smelled really good, but kind of familiar, but I didn't pay it any attention at the time until I paid it attention. And once I realized what this one smelled like, I tried to go back and get me another one. Y'all, they were all gone in all forms: body mist, lotion, shower gels. Everybody loved this fragrance. But y'all, I can't wait to tell y'all what this smells like. In this one, you have blush berries, velvet peonies, and soft cotton. And those notes really don't let you know what this one is kind of hinting around to. And y'all, this one smells like Lattafa's original Yara. Oh my goodness, y'all. So what made me kind of put two and two together with these fragrances was that this one kind of has that same sharp opening as Yara, and then it starts to subside. It becomes a little bit more creamy, like almost like berries with cream on them. It's like a whipped type of consistency. This one does smell a little bit more strawberries and cream forward than berries and cream, but once that dry down happens, you cannot tell the difference at all. So let's just go ahead and give it a spray and just compare them right here, right now. Oh, I love that DNA, you guys. I don't mind that sharpness. I think it's a little unique and it makes it stand out just a little bit more than a whole bunch of other fragrances. But this one is still Yara. Yara is still a little bit sharper in that opening, and this one is just a little bit smoother. But y'all, that quick, they transform and they smell exactly the same. If you guys have these, please try them out. Let me know what you think. But if you've never been able to get your hands on Yara, or maybe you love Yara and you're about to run out of it, or you just don't want to spend the money on another Yara because y'all, these prices, even for the Middle Eastern fragrances, they have all gone up, then I would look out for Pink Suede around the holiday season. Or if you have it in your collection, pull it on out and wear it, y'all, because I'm telling you, it's giving off the same vibe that Yara does. Next, we have another one from Victoria's Secret, and this is the regular Victoria's Secret side, and this is called Rose Lychee. And I think this one came out in the beginning of 2024. May have been the end, but I think it was the beginning. Oh, y'all. And I remember when I smelled this, this smells so perfumey, y'all. Like, people are not going to think that you're wearing a body mist when you wear this one. And I love me a good rose and lychee mix. In this one, you get notes of rose petals, pink lychee, and patchouli musk, which the patchouli musk is a little detectable. I would say more so the musk than the patchouli, but it's mainly about that lychee and that rose in here. And you guys, when this body mist came out, I don't know if the perfume that it reminds me of was out yet, but I knew when I smelled the perfume that this one reminds me of that these smelled so similar. And the perfume that this one reminds me of is one from Nest, and this is Lychee Rose. How about the play on them words? Lychee Rose and Rose Lychee. They were trying to let us know, y'all. So I would say that the difference between the two of these is that, ooh, this one is a bit stronger. Even though this one is very strong for a body mist, this one leans a little bit stronger because it is a perfume, right? So you can tell when you smell them side by side that it is a slight difference. And you get a little bit more of the lychee in this one, whereas this one is more prominent on the rose. However, once they dry down, all that goes away and they just smell exactly the same. You also have a little extra champagne in this one. And I really don't get that much champagne. I mainly just get those two main notes. And if you were like me and you were thinking about getting this one and you have this one in your collection, I would say pull this one out and smell it first before you go get this one, because y'all, I stopped at the travel size once I smelled this because I said, well, I really don't need it, especially because this one performs and smells like a perfume. Why would I just throw my money away like that? If you know you love that rose lychee combination and you were really impressed with this one, definitely give Rose Lychee from Victoria's Secret a shot, because y'all, I'm telling you, smells just like this one. Next, we have one from Suede de Janeiro. Y'all, I love this body mist. And I feel like if you're in the perfume community, you're really into fragrances, you know what this one smells like. But this is for the girlies that are new to perfumes and body mists. I have to let y'all know what this one smells like. And this is Suede de Janeiro Cheriso 59. Oh, this is just such a fluffy, oh, like a pillowy type of, almost smells like it's kind of like marshmallowy, but it's more so just like a frothy type of vanilla type of body mist. Love wearing this one to bed, cuddling up. And in this one, you have a little vanilla. I think there's some sugared violet, and you have some like sheer sandalwood or some type of sandalwood, right? The violet mixed with that vanilla smells so good in here. That sandalwood just gives it this extra creaminess. Yes, but this is 100% for the fall and the winter time. This one came out first, and then the perfume that it reminds me of, it came out like a few months later. And y'all, they smell very identical. And this is one from the Five Senses, and this is END Deep. So both of these have vanilla. They both have sandalwood in here, but this one has a little added, I think, bergamot, which you really don't detect. And then you also have this added sugar. I'm gonna spray these both on me because, again, I love these for right now. Okay, and then this one, spray this one over here, which I think I had this one on my perfume tray last month, and I could not stop wearing this one to bed. Oh, okay, so this one does smell just a little bit more perfumey, and this one smells like a vanilla paste with a little floral touch to it, but they complement each other so well, y'all. And if I didn't have this in my collection, then I probably would get another one of these when I was done with it, but because I know that these smell so similar, there's no way that I'm not gonna get another one of these in place of this when this is gone, because it just makes sense. Even though this one is not super expensive, I think it's under $100, this one is still affordable, so wherever you can save some coins, I would say just save some coins, you know. So once again, this is END Deep by the Five Senses. And last but not least, y'all, okay, so I saved this one for the last spot because you have to be an OG Bath & Body Works collector to have this body mist in your collection. So I feel kind of bad telling y'all about this because I know people that are new to the fragrance world, the body mist world, y'all may not have this one. So if you don't, I am so sorry, but I know that you can probably still get it on eBay and Mercari. So maybe check those websites out if you like this perfume that I'm about to talk about. And the body mist that I'm talking about is Magnolia Charm, again from Bath & Body Works. Y'all, this is such a pretty, feminine, soft, kind of airy, just, You think of a beautiful, beautiful girl, beautiful woman when you smell this one. This is just super soft, feminine. And honestly, I wear this one all throughout the year, especially now that I know what this one puts me in mind of, because the perfume that it smells like I wear in the fall and the winter, and a little bit in the spring too. In this one, you have Dewy Pear Blossom, Blooming Magnolia, love me a good magnolia note, and Fresh Cedar, which I really don't get a heavy dose of that cedar in here. It more so smells slightly musky in that dry down, but it's mainly about the florals and the fruits in here. And this body mist reminds me of one of my favorite flankers from Giorgio Armani, and this is Si Fiore, you guys. Oh my gosh. So pretty much two discontinued fragrances. Both of them smell exactly the same, and they are very, very hard to get. And again, I'm so sorry. When I was getting ready to do this video, I sprayed this one on me earlier and I kept getting whiffs of it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so these two, they don't share any of the similar notes, y'all. I mean, this one has blackberries, you have some rose in here, there's vanilla, but it's like a pretty soft rose, like a pink rose, y'all. And listen, I know that none of the notes add up. None of the notes sound alike, but they smell just alike. And I think that the only difference between these two is that Magnolia Charm is a little bit more floral forward, and then Si Fiore, it's just a little bit creamier, but y'all, they smell just as pretty, just as delicate. If you've been craving some Si Fiore, maybe you can't get it on one of these, you know, black market websites or anything like that, I would say if you are an OG like me, like an OG collector of all things Bath and Body Works, then go ahead and pull out Magnolia Charm, because you guys, it smells just like Si Fiore. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are all the body mists that smell like high-end fragrances that I wanted to talk to y'all about today. Now, y'all know that I don't like to do long videos and overwhelm you guys with too much content, but I have a ton more of these body mists that smell like high-end fragrances. So if you guys want to see a part 2, drop it in the comments down below, let me know. But in the meantime, let me know if you guys have tried any of these body mists, and do you think that they smell like the fragrances that I mentioned? And if you don't have these, what are some body mists that you guys think smell like high-end fragrances? Drop it down below. Let's talk about it. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Share it with a friend or two. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.